Terran who gets 1-1, but in this case, KellyMilkies is like, nope, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat you to the punch. I really like that.
Yeah, I definitely am. I actually think that the double upgrades really help the Lings, especially when you run into Terrans. I mean, upgrades don't seem that important, but as soon as the Terran has you out-upgraded, you regret not having them very greatly. Another really nice secondary effect of that early Reaper harass, when he first went in with those Reapers, he was able to shut down all of the creep spread that KellyMilkies had going, and you can still see it's affecting KellyMilkies right now. I mean, any pushes that NOVAstalife does here are going to be really well off creep pushing into this gold, unless KellyMilkies can really accelerate his creep spread right now.
Exactly. And the unit count.
KellyMilkies seems like he's gearing up for an attack here, as he is getting quite a few banelings ready. 6 morphing in with 4 already out. Centrifugal hooks, burrow on the way. Just getting a little bit of everything. I think as soon as he does have this base saturated, he might just go for it. Maybe try to stop this third going down for NOVAstalife. He is clearing out his rocks right now.
NOVAstalife is going to be going up to 2 siege tanks, which siege mode did just finish. So KellyMilkies is going to need to be really careful with his baneling control to make sure not to lose them. Otherwise, those Thin Marine's going to wreck through those Mutalisks and stuff, and he's not going to be able to hold this base. We see NOVAstalife moving up on it, going to pick off this geyser, and here come the banelings. NOVAstalife doing a pretty good job of controlling, although I think his siege tanks were a little bit late.
Wow, nice.
Does lose him, wow.
Nice control by NOVAstalife there. I don't think he lost a single Marine to those banelings.
And again, like you were talking about earlier, I would have liked to have seen them like on the high ground or something, which would completely nullify the roaches pretty much.
Oh. That was a little, I think he fell asleep a little bit there. One thing that I never see Terrans do, and again, maybe it's a Zerg player, we're always looking to use everything possible. I never see Terrans pick up the remnants of an army with their medevacs at the end of a fight that they're losing like that. It seems like Terran is always content to kind of lose the Marines and just fly away. I'd really like to see, like, especially there, I mean, all the Mutalisks were dead. There was no reason for NOVAstalife not to pick up those 8 Marines there. He could have flew them down to the 4th to do a little bit of harass. He could have flew into the main. He could have just taken them back to the base to save them. A little bit of miscontrol there.
Well, if you look in the main, he was actually a little distracted, as he did drop the main during that.
Yeah.
He actually dropped 8 Marines in there, and looks like he killed quite a few drones off. KellyMilkies only had 55 drones still, 49 right now for NOVAstalife. NOVAstalife gonna come in for that third again.
NOVAstalife playing really smart. He knows if he's not really aggressive, then KellyMilkies will have just a nice enough ball, enough banelings that he can kill this. So NOVAstalife just poking in, harassing. He'll probably pull back now and defend his third now that he took out KellyMilkies'. Just really aggressive, strong play in the situation.
Yeah, that third base goes down almost immediately for KellyMilkies, and NOVAstalife in the meantime getting that planetary fortress at his gold. So again, KellyMilkies going to be knocked down to even bases 3 versus 3, and actually going to be behind because he no longer has that gold, and NOVAstalife does. So pretty soon we're going to see NOVAstalief's minerals income just shoot up here if he drops those
Look at the baneling bombs! Look at the baneling bombs!
Oh man,
scans perfectly.
Love that tier 1 detection.
Those banelings do hurt all those Marines. That's going to force them to go back. And besides the couple tanks and Marines here, he doesn't really have a whole lot of defense.
Planetary fortress, baby. Cause Terran.
I think if KellyMilkies had a couple more roaches, he may have been able to push on that. As long as he gets rid of the tanks, he would be able to push through to that planetary fortress.
Yeah, I was actually
maybe take it down.
I think he can almost take. He can push that force right there now. I mean, I don't think he could kill the planetary yet, but those tanks are really kind of haphazardly positioned to the east there. Maybe NOVAstalife is scared about him running by, but I think they're a little bit vulnerable to being picked off by such a large army of
baneling!
roaches.
Oh, KellyMilkies doesn't pay attention, doesn't detonate it. NOVAstalife walked right over top of that baneling. That was burrowed.
Yep, NOVAstalife doing good though, attacking in multiple places.
There we go.
Then kind of doing exactly what you were talking about.
KellyMilkies needed to leave half of his roaches down there, although NOVAstalife is messing up a little bit. He could be elevatoring back and forth between these cliffs. KellyMilkies isn't too careful. And if you're not careful, the hatchery can get sniped so fast, especially with that combo Marauder combo going on, or even just all these drones down here too.
Well, NOVAstalife does have right now, dropping there as well. He just took out every single drone in the main. None of them got to run away.
Having deja vu with my games against QXC.
I think he doesn't have enough muta. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Roach,
definitely.
Is not the best combination to deal with.
Yeah, he should have invested more in muta instead of roaches.
Yeah, so I mean that kind of goes back to that early game harass. I don't know. I mean I watch KellyMilkies fairly often, but I don't think I've ever seen him use this many roaches against Terran. And I know that throwing down that roach horn early, maybe he felt like he needed some more roaches just to make it worth it. That Baneling bomb finally went off. That was nice because of those early Reapers.
Definitely. Here's KellyMilkies' last push.
Oh man, but those 4 siege tanks doing a lot of damage. You just see those roaches just losing a lot of life here. He's going to be able to take down the siege tanks, but not going to be able to take out any of the economy of NOVAstalife, which is just really going crazy now after KellyMilkies lost so many harvesters. NOVAstalife actually ahead in here, 57 to 55.
KellyMilkies just threw down 2 more hatcheries, one at the gold and a macro hatch next
There's
to the
another
gold.
Baneling bomb that he missed. He's got him set up, but he's not using them. Although he was able to scout this drop coming into the main. If he could take out everything here without losing anything, it would be a nice exchange for KellyMilkies. Although, again, going back to what Kelly said, not having Mutas here is really kind of hurting. You can't just kill these medevacs as they leave. They can kind of just get away unpunished.
Yep, for sure. KellyMilkies doing good to hang on, though, for sure.
Looks like NOVAstalife is going to be following up with Cloaked Banshees. He's double producing Banshees, and Cloak is just started.
Oh man.
That's going to be tough.
Well, KellyMilkies is getting the mutas now. At least one muta. So we'll have to see how that works.
He does have about 8 here at his
production?
gold, but
Oh, yeah.
KellyMilkies is doing a great job with those Banelings. I think that's definitely saving him here. Supply's really close. KellyMilkies has just barely been ahead. It's 128 to 127. And KellyMilkies gonna win another battle here, it looks like, hands down.
The upgrades are absolutely killing NOVAstalife. The fact that he's still only 1-1 and KellyMilkies doing amazing. He has 2-2 on the Zerglings and 2-1 on the Roaches. You rarely ever see the Zerg ahead of the Terran upgrades, and this is a great show of how it can be so helpful.
Well, if you actually look at the Terran's base in his main, his SCVs are mine out, but he's not really moving them.
Yeah, he's actually had them there for quite a while. A little bit embarrassing. I think NOVAstalife might be overextending himself a little. He was doing really great with the drops earlier, but now all of his drops have been, I mean, he did like 2 or 3 that really didn't do much, and he kind of lost a lot of units. And he's kind of letting KellyMilkies just kind of claw his way back into this game. KellyMilkies is continuing to macro up, while NOVAstalife is just kind of losing army.
yep, he's still got those 21 harvesters that are just idle. But ooh, actually producing 2 ravens here. And
No,
I'm
Banshees
really
are
liking
actually
this.
taking the go base of KellyMilkies, and Banshees do have Cloak, so he's in trouble right now.
Overseer's not gonna make it in time. One more shot, take it down. There we go.
Loses the go.
But I mean, KellyMilkies may have planned on this since he did have that macro hatch, but I mean the rest of NOVAstalife army is gonna kill that, it looks like. Banelings come out at a nice time, killing a couple of the Marines, but there's a lot of Marauders here, but at least most of the Marines are down. The Mutalisks are gonna be able to clean this up. And now KellyMilkies looking really good. He's not really producing much. He's still just barely up on supply.
I don't know about really good cat. I see his expansion is actually completely mined out, which feels strange because he still hasn't gotten that gold up yet.
Yep, NOVAstalife finally throwing up his 4th command center, and still has all those idle SCVs at his main, so really needs to check back there. Because he would be miles ahead in terms of income.
Baneling.
Oh man,
Very close.
Oh, he misses it.
he even has the Ravens, and he might get caught by this Baneling. It's painful to watch.
Ooh, and we are going to see NOVAstalife upgrading that Seeker missile. Knows that one of the main thing... Ooh,
What was that? Stim?
Stim, I don't know. I think it was a misclick.
Nah, they're just addicts. Like, we want some.
Yeah, every now and
Give it
then.
to us.
Once you get the
But
upgrade,
we're
they
going
need
to
it
have to
every 2
see
minutes.
if he can use that Seeker missile against that Mutacloud, because that would be huge. Either Mutacloud or the Baneling group would really keep his Marines alive and just allow him to continue those pushes. He keeps getting pushed back just because those Mutas are able to take down his Marauder and tank force that's left just because his Marines die. But
Somebody that's
One Banshee has 12 kills.
Somebody just pointed this out to me too, that command center is still even rallied to his main base, so the SCVs that he's producing were just kind of
oh,
gathering.
we just noticed them though.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's kicking himself in the foot or whatever. for
Wow.
for leaving all those SCVs. You can see them transferring. Just a huge Congo line getting back to work.
Wow.
Apparently they were on strike.
That's what happens when you hire
Life
union
just
workers.
trying to use his Banshees as much as possible, it looks like. He does know the Banelings were burrowed there. I mean, that one Banshee at the bottom right got 17 kills on drone before he got taken down.
This composition here by KellyMilkies is so strong against Stellaife's composition. Those roaches are taking damage.
Oh my god! That was disgusting. Wow. Wow.
Awesome.
It looked like a Psionic Storm from Broodwar. I mean, that's Maelstrom plus Psionic Storm is what I just thought of right there. He just lost everything in a second, and it was like, oh man. Wow.
Highlight anyone?
So what I was talking about earlier, when Terran actually gets to that higher tech, maybe there are imbalances that exist there that we don't even know about because we never even see them. I mean, I don't know. I'm not about
We were
to
just
go down that
talking
route,
about
but